Imagine being in your super soft bed with your head pressed against your fluffy pillow, living with absolutely almost no worries, knowing that your money is making money for you. It sounds like the American dream, doesn't it? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys the ways you can passively make money while you sleep. If I were you, I'd take out a piece of paper and a pen, because this is going to be good. What's up, everyone? My name is Tyjon. I'm going to introduce myself in case you don't know me, which you probably don't. I am a business creator enthusiast, and in case you don't know what that means, I love helping clients and companies start and scale brand new business ventures. Everything from strategic planning to website development, all the way to mass media marketing campaigns. With the strategies I've personally used, I've helped myself and my companies generate over $50,000 in revenue, and I was able to make over $10,000 developing websites before the age of 18. Enough about myself, let's cut straight into the chase. Number 10, owning a theme page. A theme page is a repost page where you post theme-related content. People often follow these pages because they're interested in what they post. Think about it like this. Owning a theme page is just like owning land. The more land you have, the more it's worth. The less land you have, the less it's worth. The more followers you have, the more it's worth. The less followers you have, the less it's worth. People typically make money behind these pages by selling shoutouts. To show you how lucrative this business can be, I emailed a few big pages on Instagram to see how much their rates were. And this is what they said. The first page that got back to me is charging $500 for a 6-hour post, $800 for a 12-hour post, and $1,200 for a 24-hour post. The next page that got back to me is charging a flat rate of $600 per single promo. And this last page that got back to me was charging $1,100 for just a feed post, let alone a story was going to cost you $550 extra. Companies buy shoutouts on these pages all the time. Because think about it. On Facebook, if you can reach 1 million people, that's probably going to cost you around $10,000. If you can reach 1 million people on Instagram, that's probably going to cost you about $1,000. You see the price difference, 10,000 and 1,000? Of course, companies are going to take advantage of Instagram. So let's say you were able to own a page that was big enough that enables you to sell shoutouts for $1,200. If you were to sell just 5 shoutouts a month, that's $6,000 a month just from Instagram. Now imagine if you took your page and then you grew sub-niche pages, which are smaller pages, but under the same niche. So now you have several different pages, which is more real estate, which allows you to charge even more. Now, I bet you can see why the big dogs of this are making at least $10,000 per month. The next business idea you can use to help you make money while you sleep is investing into an ATM machine. The way it works is by first finding a good location for you to place your ATM. Some examples of good places are convenience stores, bars, nightclubs, strip clubs, and weed dispensaries. After you and the business owner work out a deal and contracts get signed, that is then when you will order your ATM machine. Now, ATM machines aren't the cheapest thing in the world, I must admit. They could range from anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000, but you have to remember this is an investment and it will make you more money in the long term. Now the fun part, choosing your surcharge. Surcharges are typically between $3 and $5. In case you don't know what a surcharge is the fee associated with the customer withdrawing money from your machine. So let's say your surcharge is $5 and the customer withdraws $20. They will then be charged $25, and then $25 will be sent to your bank account with you pocketing $5 in profit. The next way you can make some passive income is making your car work for you. So there are several different ways you can make your car work for you. One way is placing advertisements on the top of your car and wrapping your car in advertisements. Services like Carvertowers will pay you up to $200 a month just for driving your car. So think about it. If you wrapped your car in an advertisement and you drive your car every day and you don't have that big of an ego, you can get paid up to $200 a month just from driving your car. Another great idea you can use to have your car work for you is using a service like GetAround. So the way GetAround works is basically you allow other people to use your car. So this is perfect if you want to go on vacation one day and you just want your car to be making money for you. So theoretically, while you're on vacation, you're making money. And the good thing about GetAround is your car is insured up to $1 million. So if anything ever goes wrong, you're safe, you're good. Another great idea you can use to have your car work for you is using a service like Turo. Turo is very similar to GetAround, and basically you're renting your car out to other people. But let's say you don't want to use your car. You're totally fine. What you can do is you can get a car. Let's say you're paying $500 a month for your car and the insurance is $200 a month. That's $700 a month in total expenses for that car. And then you list it on Turo and people are paying you $50 a day to use your car. And let's say 20 days out the month, your car is booked. That's $1,000. $1,000 minus the $700 in expenses and minus probably fees. Let's take another $100 off. You just pocketed $200 from having a car work for you. The next business you can invest in to help you make money while you sleep is dropshipping. Dropshipping is my personal favorite because this is what kind of kickstarted my entrepreneur career. The way dropshipping works is you first find a product to sell. You head on over to AliExpress or Alibaba to find a product from China. Once you find a good product to sell, that's then when you will build a website based around this product. Once you have a website and a product up, that is then when you will start advertising. Now, the beauty of this method is upfront costs are very low. Being that you never have to touch inventory and everything is coming straight from your supplier, the only thing you're gonna have to pay for is your domain name and your website. It's gonna cost $29 for your Shopify plan and $14 for your domain name. So that's about $43 upfront cost. Once you start running advertisements and bringing in sales, that's then when you will pay your supplier. And then after you pay your supplier, any leftover money goes to you. The next great way you can make money while you sleep is called Airbnb rental arbitrage. Now, the way Airbnb rental arbitrage works is you would find a good place. Once you find a good place, you would then furnish the place, make it look good, doll it up, get Wi-Fi, cable, all of that. And then you would then take good pictures. Once you take good pictures, you would then list it on Airbnb. Once you list it on Airbnb, you will select how much you would like to charge per night. You can charge $100, $150, $200, however much it's going for in the area typically. And then every time somebody stays the night, you pocket that money. Now let's put this method into action. Let's say you find a place and the rent is $1,000. And then on top of that, $200 for utilities, and then an extra $100 for Wi-Fi, cable, etc. That's $1,300 in total monthly expenses. Now, let's say you listen on Airbnb for $100 per night, and you get booked for 20 nights out of the month. That's $3,000 in revenue just from people staying at your place. Let's take away the $1,300 in monthly expenses, and then let's take away an additional $500 for any management and maid fees if you want to really automate this business and not really have to touch it. And that leaves you with $1,200 in profit. Now, let's say you took the $1,200 in profit, you recycled the money into the business, and you started investing it into more properties, and each of those properties are doing identical numbers. Now we're talking serious business. As you can see, some of the big dogs in this business are easily making over $100,000 per year. And I personally feel like if executed right, you could make $50,000 in your first year. Now, this next business idea is for all my photographers. Selling stock photos. Stock photos are high quality photos that require a license in order to be used. Here are some examples of stock photos. In order to acquire a license to use a photo, you must pay. That's when you will come in. Now, once you take some high quality photos, you're probably asking, now what do I do? You can list your high quality photos on websites such as Dreamtime. Dreamtime is a marketplace that allows the average consumer to buy and sell stock photos. Now, Dreamtime isn't the only software out there, but the reason I chose Dreamtime is because Dreamtime gets a whopping 20 million views per month. Now, imagine your photos have the chance to be seen by millions of people every month. Some alternatives to Dreamtime is Alamy and Fotolio. This next passive income idea is similar to the ATM business. Instead of investing into dispensing money, you're investing into snacks. Vending machine business is very similar to the ATM business. First, you would find a good location. Once you talk to the owner of the establishment and you guys work out everything, contracts are signed, that is then when you will order the vending machine to the business. After you order the vending machine to the business, that is then when you'll fill it up with snacks, and this is where the money is made. You will then sell the snacks for more than you bought it for. But the key to it is buying your snacks in wholesale. When you buy your snacks in wholesale, you get them for a lot cheaper. For example, let's say you bought 100 bags of chips. Let's say each bag of chip is really worth $1. But since you bought it in wholesale, you get them for $60. Now you have $100 worth of inventory that you only pay $60 for. Now you'll take the $100 worth of chips that you have, fill up the machine, and once you sell out all your chips, that's $40 in profit. Now, one con to this business is constantly filling up your machine. Not only that, but you also have to keep in mind if your snack's expiring. I mean, nobody wants to buy expired food, and if somebody buys expired food, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be mad, and that's not good for your business. So just keep in mind the date your snacks expire. Once you order your chips, I would just look at all the expiration dates, put it all on an Excel sheet, and then once that date approaches, I will then go and check on my machine, and if anything is still in the machine on the expiration date, I would just take it out. Next up, drop servicing. Drop servicing is very similar to drop shipping, but it's not drop shipping exactly. Drop shipping is more so selling products, while drop servicing is selling services. So the way you go about doing this is heading over to Fiverr.com. Once you're on Fiverr.com, you can go to graphics and designs. Let's see, for this example, we're gonna use menu designs. Okay, cool. So once you're on the menu designs, you see these are freelancers offering menu designs. They're charging $10, $20, $15, $15, $5. You check out the service. If you like what the seller does, you would then head on over to Google. I already have it pulled up here, but as you can see, these are all companies. See all these ads right here where it says ad. These are companies selling menu design services. That's when you would come into place. You would be one of these companies on here. You would then make a website. You'll make a business all around it. And every time a customer comes and buys menu designs from you, you would then pass it on to your freelancer. And once your freelancer is done, they come back and send it to you, and then you send it to your customers. So basically, you're like the middleman. Let's say for this example, your freelancer is charging you $15 per menu design and you're selling it for $60. Every time a customer comes to you and pays $60, you would take a piece of the $60 and give your freelancer $15, leaving $45 in profit for you. You don't only have to do this with menu design. It was just an example. There are a ton of other services you can do this for. You can do this for social media marketing. You can do this for logos, logo animations. There's a million cajillion things you could do this for. Hey, and if you guys like this video, I'd greatly appreciate if you leave a like down below. It means a lot to me. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns about any of the business ideas mentioned in this video, just leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And yeah, I think that's all I had to say. Cue the outro.